is live and in color. Woo! 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 Slow down! Woo! 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 Woo!
The heavyweight champion of the world, Nature Boy.
Woo!
Nature Boy Ric Flair.
Woo!
We're coming right back.
Woo! 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 Ha-ha! Woo! 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 Stop! We can't take anymore.
All right. Woo! We're here.
What's happening, everybody?
That was a very cokehead Ric Flair woo you just did.
Woo! There's a woo. I'm all wooed out. Plus, I'm blinded by this stupid
It is
light.
fucking bright.
It's hard to look up. Like, if I look down at people, I don't want to look at you at all.
You could put your sunglasses on, but you
Except for
fucked those up.
I screwed them up. I don't want to talk about them right now because I don't know if it's a permanent deal or not. So we'll deal with that with the manufacturer defect or whatever later on. But we won't even mention the brand.
Hell yeah. All right. So what is up, everybody? We got a ton of people on here right now. He said it's crackly. Are you fucking kidding me? What is up with this thing?
Bullshit.
Sounds like fucking
It
shit.
sounds like crap.
All right, hold on. We'll do the same thing. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after these messages. All right, we're back. Stupid ass thing. I don't know. I got to figure out why it's doing that. Hopefully it's fixed now. Let us know if it is good. Better. Sounds good.
Better.
Sweet.
All right, good.
All right.
Who wants
Beautiful.
doing that?
I don't know why it's doing that. I can't figure it out. I got to look into it, though. So, what's up, everybody? Welcome back
Hope you all had a
to...
good week.
Yeah.
Couple weeks, actually.
I apologize. Yeah, I apologize to everybody that watched last week for getting cut off there. I don't know what happened. We just lost signal. It just, like, literally was fine, and then it's, like, done. Boom, we're done.
Just be glad you weren't trying to do it from the UP.
Yeah.
Because we had zero signal.
Yeah.
Nothing. I mean, it was zero, not even like we had a red X.
That was it. That was it.
You
You were
couldn't
done.
even send a text. You couldn't do anything. It's an amazing place to be. I love it.
It is awesome.
Go back to where there's no signals.
Hell yeah. Josh Smith said, "Choop." Yep, that's right. So Sarah Yates asked earlier, she said she figured out Super Chat and stickers. You had to pay for them. And yes, the money does go to us. So really, this is kind of how we're going to start doing the donations, honestly, is just through YouTube, even though they take 30% for their ads and stuff like that. But I'm okay with that just because it's boosting us up on YouTube. So what Super Chat is and the stickers that Sarah's talking about is a brand new feature because we finally got our YouTube channel monetized. Like, I've had to fight with YouTube for like a year to get this damn channel monetized so that all my gun reviews and stuff, we can actually make some ad revenue and I can maybe get paid a little bit for what I do. Because all this stuff costs a lot of money to do and produce and everything else. So it's a good way to actually produce some money or some revenue. It finally got YouTube to accept us because they were like, oh, you guys do gun stuff and you're too controversial. We can't do it. And I'm like, this is ridiculous. Like, there's other channels that do way more stuff and get way more in-depth on shit, and they're monetized. So they finally were like, all right, you're good. And then they started looking at my channel because I had to go to, like, these crazy reviews. And they're like, by the way, you're, like, killing it on live stuff, so you can have Super Chat turned on. and the stickers thing. And I'm like, that's cool. I have no idea what that is. So
I don't
I
either.
started looking into it. So if you look at the bottom of your screen in your chat spot where you like type your message, there's a little $ thing, and that will actually show support for the channel is what that's doing. So Rob Copes, thank you for the donation there. He put a woo woo, woo woo pew pew. I like it. So that is what that is. So you guys will start seeing these different messages and colors and like cool stickers and stuff like that. That's all this whole donation thing. So honestly, we're probably going to take the donation thing off of the bottom of the screen, the little scroller right there, because I'd rather it just go through this because it makes the channel look better. So let's face it, the YouTube and all these media networks are all against us, so why not make them see how much people love us and love guns?
Heck yeah. Heck yeah.
So that's what that is. So if you guys do want to check out those stickers and stuff, jump on that little $signy thing there and look through them and check them out. I'm curious to see what else is on there, honestly. So I'm excited to see what you guys throw up there. But let's talk about some stuff. We got a list going
Stuff
here.
to talk about.
We got a lot of stuff to talk about. So we were Classic Drivers Daily. Thank you, man. Look at that. It's coming through. I like it. Nice job. It's cool how it shows up too. So we are getting ready for this Gun Fest deal. This Gun Fest thing.
Festival of Guns.
It is going to be insane. That's all I can say. The only thing that is going on with this that's kind of an issue is time. Like we're out of time. Like it's already Wednesday.
It's here.
We leave next Wednesday.
A week from now.
Yeah, we will be on the road.
Somewhere in the middle of like Minnesota.
Yeah, probably about there.
Like the west side of Minnesota, maybe.
You know what would be really cool if we could time it, do the podcast from Lake Michigan on the boat. Because we're taking the ferry, but you probably don't get any service.
Probably like 9 o'clock in the morning too.
Yeah.
So yeah, in the middle of
Be a
Lake
little
Michigan,
tough.
probably don't get cell service.
Yeah. Thank you, Zach. Thank you. But anyway, so the Gun Fest is going to be absolutely crazy. It's in South Dakota at Sturgis. It's the start of Bike Week next week. So we are kicking off Bike Week in Sturgis, which I've always wanted to go to Sturgis for Bike Week anyway. I'm not even a biker, but like I just think it's going to be cool. I'm excited to go check it out, see what's going on. It's
been one of those things I've always wanted to like see it, even though I guess I can't call myself a biker, even though I was a motor officer for many years.
Yeah.
But I don't own a bike anymore, so I guess I'm not a biker.
Yeah,
but I could jump on one and fit right in, I guess, with everybody there. But yeah, it's one of those things like it's a bucket list stuff.
Yeah.
And like for the longest time when I was younger, I remember here in Sturgis, I always thought it was in Michigan.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, well, that's not that big of a deal.
There is a Sturgis, Michigan.
There is a Sturgis, Michigan. But what I'm saying, when I was younger, I always thought, like,
you
why
always
are
thought it
people
was the
making a big
same.
deal? It's right here, but it's the Sturgis, South Dakota.
Yeah. So I think it's going to be cool.
I think it's going to be just awesome, and I think, like you were saying, like with the whole, what's the name of the place?
Buffalo Chip.
Yeah, the Buffalo Chip, and how everything that they got going on with their concerts and guns and shooting and security, everything that they got going on.
It's going to be awesome. So if you guys can make it to South Dakota, that'd be badass to see you guys. Or if you live, I mean, there's a lot of people on here from different states. So if you live by there, make sure you swing by there to Buffalo Chip Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Of not this coming weekend, the weekend after, and check us out, come say hi, things like that. But we are actually it's going to be amazing for Pew Pew Nation. So we're there as the podcast, presenting media pretty much. So I'm doing interviews with all the manufacturers that are at Gunfest, their main sales reps, the presidents of these companies, Silencer Central, the guy that runs Silencer Central is a really cool dude. I've met him a few times, but we're going to have him on the podcast, hopefully. My good friend Chris Michaels from Dixie Gun Works, which I don't know if he is on here today, but sometimes he watches the show. He's going to be on the podcast whether he knows it or not yet. He's going to be on there. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a podcast from Sturgis, from the Buffalo Chip, in the podcast room that's set up for us. every day, Friday, Saturday, Sunday next week, at 3 o'clock. That's when Gunfest closes for the day, is at 3 p.m. I don't know, what is their time? 2-hour difference? What's the time? What's the time?
Google.
Yeah,
What
time is it in South Dakota right now?
We're not 19 either. I could probably push a button and ask my phone.
You probably could.
I'm gonna type it in just because I'm that old.
So 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is...
Time zone. It's Sturgis, South Dakota. Is Mountain Daylight Time.
So what time is it there right now?
2 hours. So 2 hours.
So it's 2 hours
So it'll be
behind
1 o'clock.
us.
So it'll be
So it's going to be 1 o'clock
here.
here.
So 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
So-
Eastern Standard Time.
So yeah, so
We'll
1
be in
o'clock.
Mountain Time. 2 hours time difference. Whatever is it? Yeah, it's 5 o'clock
Yeah,
there now.
it's 5:22 there now, or 5:12 there now. So yeah, so we're 2 hours different. So Mountain Time. So it's going to be 3 o'clock Mountain Time, or 5 p.m. Eastern
I
Standard
was
Time.
going backwards, so don't listen to me. I went,
Yeah.
I went the opposite direction originally, so yes.
I know, that's right. It is the opposite direction.
Well, no, I
It's
mean,
1 o'clock.
originally I think I said it, but
Holy hell!
are we back into let's see.
All
hang
right,
on.
we gotta.
Oh, deep breath.
It's gonna be, if it's 5 there right now, the podcast will be at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every day, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Jesus, that
If
was
it's
painful.
5 o'clock there.
Just watch my shit. You'll get post updates. So make sure though you turn on your alerts on YouTube, because we're gonna do that podcast every day at the end of Gunfest. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and it's gonna be really cool because the companies that I interview during that day. So Friday, I think my schedule is like I'm talking to like Sig Sauer and Walther, Norma Ammunition, Silencer Central maybe on Friday. I can't remember exactly. I got to look at my schedule. I made this whole planner. Every one of those companies, the plan is to have them donate something for giveaways that day on Pew Pew Nation Live.
That'd be crazy.
So it's gonna be insane. The other thing that we're doing, and I don't even know if you know this yet, is we are opening the Gunfest every day at 8:30 a.m. Gunfest opens up to the public, and it opens up with the national anthem every day. You and I are opening the national anthem with flamethrowers. So while the national anthem is playing, Pew Pew Nation is presenting the national anthem, and we will be shooting flamethrowers and blowing up sonic boom, tannerite, whatever, exploding targets.
I'm picturing in my head. I'm like, I'm gonna burn down the buffalo chip, and I'm gonna be running around with.
It's all outdoors for the range, so we're on the
Yes.
range in the middle of nowhere in the
dirt,
mountains,
probably,
yeah.
dirt too,
So,
I guess
and
I
we'll
won't be
be-
able to burn down the buffalo chip.
And we'll be going nuts with these flamethrowers from Exothermic Technologies. They were nice enough to partner up with me and got us another flamethrower on top of the one I already currently have, and their new underbarrel flamethrower that mounts to the underside of your AR-15 or any rifle with M-LOK.
So if you can have like the M203, get the grenade launcher with the flamethrower.
Yeah.
Now we're talking.
Yeah.
All right.
So we're going to be
Good choice.
blowing shit up. We're going to be burning shit. And if you are in Sturgis or you know somebody that's going, make sure you tell them about this. Every day after the national anthem for an hour, the general public will be able to purchase a ticket to be able to shoot the flamethrower. So the flamethrowers that open the national anthem will be open to the public. You can check them out. There's a discount, and I will be posting that discount code for everybody on Pew Pew Nation if you are looking for a flamethrower. So exothermictechnology.com is where you get the flamethrowers, and there will be a discount code. It's not valid yet, so I'm not even going to give it out, but it will be valid very shortly. So, if you ever wanted a flamethrower, now's your time.
Who doesn't want a flamethrower?
Now's
It's
your
like,
time to get one.
If you've always wanted one. Now's the time to go get one.
Yeah, because you get a discount on it. So, but I'm just watching Zach's #1 fan thing bounce around. I can't believe nobody else has been #1 fan yet. Look at that. Zach wins right now.
Zach.
I just like his little, I don't even know what that thing is, a pear? It's like a little pear guy working out. #1 fan. I like it. It's cool.
You're definitely bringing the guns to South Dakota.
Oh man,
next
we're
week.
bringing some shit next week. It's gonna be insane. It's gonna be, if we get pulled over, be like, why do you have 3 flamethrowers in your vehicle? Bunch of ARs. Because we can. You know why? America. I'm just gonna pull out an American flag and be like,
They don't even
that's
have-
why.
But they don't even have a speed limit in South Dakota anyway, right?
oh, and I don't know. In South Dakota, I've never been to South
I
Dakota.
don't either.
I just know that they're awesome, very, very pro 2A, because their
Yeah.
governor's the shit.
Name.
Yeah, oh,
No. Name.
yeah.
No. We're going to fuck her name up. And, like I said, if she's watching right now, sorry.
Lee Anthony said he's Mrs. Sturgis. He's from Dickinson, North Dakota. I used to head down there all the time. Now he's in PA, though. Gross.
It's kind of like,
JJ Rainey,
Eastern Ohio.
you can definitely go, dude. It's seriously, it's open to anybody. It's open to the public. It'll be a public show. It's free to get into Gunfest in the Buffalo Chip. The only thing you have to pay for is if you
concerts and
wanted
stuff,
to go to
venues,
concerts.
Like different venues, like bigger.
Yeah,
separate.
and the range. So the range is set up. It's a live fire event. So there's a range at the back of the event, and you can actually buy your ammo. You have to purchase your ammo tickets or whatever, and then you go up to the range, and all the manufacturers are out there, and they're like, "What do you want to shoot? We have all this. Give us your ammo ticket. You got 50 rounds of this now. Have fun." And that's how it's working. It's gonna be badass.
Sounds like a horrible time.
I know, right?
And like nothing about it sounds fun. Guns and ammo, and motorcycles.
Indie Toad said I'd super chat, but I bought a bunch of coins. It's all good, man. We're just giving you guys crap that Zach is #1 fan because he put it on there. He's self-proclaimed technically, so, but he does
Once
have
you-
the
once you
highest.
claim it,
He does have the highest monetary value of #1 fan so
that's
far.
probably why he got #1. So somebody who buys one for 11 might get the new #1 fan.
Yeah. What's up, Jeffrey? Mark said same, Indie Toad. Mark, you have so many coins right now, like you almost could probably have bought the PWS, which, by the way, is still not closed. I haven't had time to advertise it. I know a lot of that's my fault, but we got to get that thing closed out. So maybe we'll run a special on coins, and we'll do like a buy a coin, get 2 entries or something, and finish this damn thing out. We'll see what we can do with that.
Double entries per coin or something.
Yeah, but it's probably, I'm not gonna lie, it's not gonna happen until after we get back from Sturgis, because I just don't have time right now trying to get all this stuff figured out, and talking to all these manufacturers about interviewing and who I'm interviewing and when, and coordinating schedules. It's a freaking nightmare right now. It really is. So, but when we get back, we're gonna be giving that gun away for sure. Indie Toad said, look into using Streamlabs for donations. I'll have to look at that. I'll check that out after.
Trying to read the screen.
You can pull it up on your phone and read too. All right, so that's Gunfest. Gunfest is going to be sweet.
But you know, the funny part about it is that you talk about how awesome Gunfest is, but you almost forget about the fact that
It's bike week.
Bike Week, whatever they have, bike, I don't know what they call
Yeah.
it there, whatever it's called, Sturgis, it's the biggest bike festival in the world.
Yeah.
Going to be right there.
Yeah, that's going to be. I know. I'm excited just for that, and the fact that we're out of there at 3:00.
I did see, this is funny because
Well, we're not out of there.
I did see a video of these protesters that were like Antifa that showed up in Sturgis and tried to
Last year or something.
it would have been last year or the year before, but
Oh, I'm sure there'll
if you
be.
got time, go Google or whatever you want to do, YouTube it for Sturgis and protests last year. It was kind of interesting because one of the dudes gets flattened. It was funny.
That is awesome. That's the best thing ever. So make sure you guys check it out. But go on Instagram. You can follow the Gunfest page. They'll post updates on what's going on as well. But honestly, the biggest update is going to be on my page. So I'm running their media pretty much. So
There'll be protesters there for this.
oh, I guarantee there'll be protesters
If
there.
they protest the bike
They
weak
protest.
stuff.
They protest everything.
Anything. So there'll be people there protesting guns.
And they'll be there protesting the bike week thing. Like,
Well, that's what I mean.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Who knows what those Antifa dudes were
Yeah.
protesting
Oh,
when they were
yeah.
at Bike Week? I mean, that's just the dumbest thing. Like, it's like going into like a biker club and just like proclaiming that that's your table.
Yeah.
No, it's not. Yeah, it's like come on.
No, not quite.
No, get out of here. No, we're gonna hold up traffic. No,
Yeah.
you're not.
You want to give something away?
Sure.
Let's do it. Let's give away the gift card from last week that we
Sure.
didn't give away. So we weren't able to give away the $25 Freedom Fatigues gift card last week. So we're going to give that one away today. And who knows, maybe we'll give away another. But freedomfatigues.com, make sure you guys check it out.
I got even a better idea.
What's that?
Let's make it a 50. One $50 gift card for whoever wins.
We could do that.
Yeah.
I like double winners, though.
I like giving somebody more chance to buy more badass. One person gets to buy himself like a hat and a shirt and then call it a day.
Okay.
Good.
The boss has spoken. $50 gift card for Freedom Fatigues. So we just doubled up the gift card.
Just doubled it up.
Doubled it up. So if you were on here, you got some advantage here. Because you could win a $50 gift card at freedomfatigues.com. All American made apparel right
Sell it.
here in
Sell it.
Michigan. Everything
Sell it.
is
Yeah.
pretty
Well,
much, well, not everything.
hats are made in
hats are
North
made
Carolina.
in North Carolina, but everything's made in the United States of America.
patches are made in Ohio.
All on American made fabrics.
Yep.
Everything is American made, 100%. I bet you. I'm still gonna say I don't think another company can say that. That everything that they have in their inventory is
Nope.
100%.
And I went to a sticker, one of your buddies today. I went to Andy's buddy's sticker place today, and specifically was going over the fact that the vinyl we're going to be using is going to be American made vinyl. Like that was
Like he has to order special
like,
vinyl
it's
in pretty much.
the only way we're printing stickers. Even the stuff we're giving away. I mean, it's like it's American made vinyl.
Yeah.
So I don't want to give those Chinese people anything.
Nope.
Fuck them.
It's all
Chinese
American. So if you want to support
Not really. I don't want people thinking I'm saying fucking Chinese
amazing,
people.
an awesome American company, I'm going to cut you off before you get us cut off.
Love the Chinese people. I'm saying, fuck that shit.
Yeah.
Not send any more money over to the Chinese government.
Garbage
Love the
Chinese
people.
made.
We don't like the
clothing.
Chinese government.
So
Clarify.
make sure you check it out, freedomfatigues.com. We're about to give away a $50 gift card right now on the
Not
Freedom
made in
Wheel.
China.
So if you are watching and you have not commented today, I highly, highly, highly recommend commenting because that's the only way you get your name on the Freedom Wheel.
Yep.
So
It's the only way you're going to win anything.
you want to go through the names and numbers real quick so they know?
Sure.
All right. So if you don't hear your name, comment so that we can get you added to the list.
All right. We got Zach, our number one fan. Number 101. Rob Cops, 102. Sarah Yates, 103. Eric Johnson, 104. Stephanie, 105. Indiana Pro 2A, 106. Cliff Scott, 107. JJ Rainey, 108. Mark Rigdon, 109. Lee Anthony, 110. Steve Grossman, 111. Kyle Buden, 112. Josh Smith, 113. Classic Drivers Daily, 114. Indy Toad, 762. 115. Jeffrey, 116. Boom.
So if you didn't hear your name,
Speak up now.
speak up or you are not entered into a $50 gift card.
$50.
To Freedom
Footy Footy. Footy Footy. Footy Footy.
The Freedom Fatigues.
Footy Foo.
Alright, let's give them a second to do that. And then let's do this. And I gotta get over there with the jigger thingy, the jogger. Jeffrey said that green hat's his new go-to. So my niece, as you guys saw last week, she tried to steal this thing like 100 times from me. She was like, I want that hat. No, it's my favorite hat. So then I told her that I'd sell her it. I was going to sell it to her for $20. I'm like, that's a good deal. I'm telling you, you should take that.
Better deal than you giving me.
I think it's that one. There it is. All right, let's go over Justin Monroe. Do we got him on there? Nope, Justin Monroe just joined. So
117.
Justin is 117. All right, let's go over to the Wheelie of Namies.
That sounded a little gay. Can we say
The
that?
Freedom Wheel.
Can we say that? Are we
Wheel.
allowed to say that?
What, gay?
Yeah.
That's gay.
I know, but can we
Okay.
say it? That's what I'm getting at. Like,
Yeah.
will we get kicked off?
I don't know. I don't care. Screw
Like,
it.
I could have been meaning it like it sounded happy. Like, not
He
like,
was really happy about it.
yeah, it sounded a little gay. That sounded even worse gay.
All right, so Zach Westheimer, since you are our #1 donator today,
Yeah, buddy.
you get to pick the first number, 1 through 10, and that is how many times we are going to spin or shuffle. The Freedom Wheel. So Zach said 3.
3
All right.
times.
1, 2, 3. Are we ready? Ready?
Ready.
Ready. Boom. Let's do it. Spinny spin. Where will it stop? No one knows.
I need some sleep. Actually, what I need is a nap.
You
You know when you get home from like vacation, you need a vacation. From
Yeah,
your
you need a
vacation?
vacation from your vacation.
It's like
to take another vacation.
like the back of my truck right now.
My truck.
I still got wood.
My truck has half a Lake
Sand.
Michigan sand in it.
Yeah,
It's
Lake Superior. I
ridiculous.
got half a Lake Superior in the back of mine.
All right, we're slowing down. 111 maybe?
Go with that, man.
Might be 111.
Grossman.
Oh no, nope. It's gonna pass him. Not Steve. 115
Oh, buddy. Looks
and
like it's Indy Toad.
Indy
76
Toad
to
762.
Boom.
It is Indy Toad 762. Congratulations! You got yourself 50 doll hairs to Freedom Fatigues.
Yes.
Doll hairs.
But we'll give them real dollars.
You give them real. Well, you're not gonna actually give them dollars. You're gonna give them.
Well, it's kind of like real dollars.
Kinda like
it's
real
worth.
dollars.
It's the same.
That's true.
You can't use it anywhere else. I guess.
That
You can
is
always
true.
buy our stuff and go sell it on the corner for probably double.
Yeah,
You know what I
probably
mean?
could.
Like scalp them.
So congrats, Indy Toad. Don't worry, guys. We got more to give away, and you don't want to miss the next giveaway. Trust me. It's almost as good as $50 for FreedomFatigues.com. Almost.
Almost. Yeah, it's
pretty close. I mean, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
It's not worth it.
It's just
much,
as
but
good because if you're wearing our stuff while using this stuff,
then you're
then you're doing great.
you're just labeled as American.
American. Just need bacon. Just do this little bug. There's a little bug in here. It's
I can't. I do. I see it. It's
You
this
see
little
it?
gnat thing. Yeah.
Is it bugging you a little bit?
A little
I keep
bit. It
doing
just
this
goes-
a little bit. Every
yeah, it's
time
like-
if you see me twitch a little bit, it's because it flew into my eye.
This is twitchy. All right, so let's go on. Eli Dickin. So we didn't get to talk about this last week because I was in the dunes. I didn't want to go through it with my niece in the car and stuff, and I just didn't want to get into it too much. But the shooting in Indiana at the mall. If you guys didn't see what happened, we're going to show you this It's actually a news broadcast that I found that's very informative.
But did you find it, like, because you're not going to find a good guy with a gun on CNN or MSNBC.
No, I don't know. I don't even know whose news broadcast this is. So we're going to play it real quick.
I'm just curious because it's like, it's
Yeah.
not Fox, then who is it?
Yeah. I'm going to play this real quick. It gives a lot. It's a little long, so we might cut it a little short where we need to, but it actually gives a lot of information. So if you didn't see what happened, this will catch you up on it, and then we're going to discuss it here. And Indy Toad lives right by that mall. He was messaging me about it. That's crazy, by the way. I'm just glad that you weren't there and that you're okay. So, all right, let's play this. See what you guys think.
I grieve for these senseless killings, and I ache for the scars that are left behind on the victims and on our community.
Tonight at 6, our community is grieving after a mass shooting at Greenwood Park Mall.
Families and neighbors have many unanswered questions. And tonight, we have major updates from police.
In fact, just this afternoon, we learned the names of the victims and what happened inside the mall. We've got team coverage for you tonight at 6.
We're learning more about the shooter and the man who stopped him.
And we'll get to all of that in a moment, but we want to begin our team coverage tonight with Anne Marie, who joins us live from Greenwood Park Mall. Anne?
Well, good evening, Scott. You know, it was at exactly this time last night at the mall food court right behind me that the gunman went in and opened fire. In the end, 4 people were dead. 3 of them were victims. And Dustin Grove joins me now live to tell us a little bit more about these people who lost their lives in this senseless tragedy. Dustin?
And Ann, when you hear these people's names and the stories of what happened inside the mall here 24 hours ago, you really are reminded just that this could have been any one of us. I talked with a relative of 30-year-old Victor Gomez today. He was a husband and father. He was there with his wife and his 3 young kids in the mall. I'm told his wife was using the restroom. He was standing outside. That's when the shooter walked out of the men's room, and began shooting. Victor Gomez of Indianapolis was the first victim. Seconds later, the shooter walked into the food court area just a few feet away and shot Pedro Pineda and his wife, Rosa, both from Indianapolis. That couple was sitting at a table in the food court having dinner. The Pinedas were the second and third victims who died. There were also 2 people injured. A 22-year-old woman struck in the leg. She survived. And a 12-year-old girl was struck in the back by a bullet fragment as she was trying to run away. That little girl's mom, Anne Marie, told our Carlos Diaz today that 12-year-old was able to get away. When she was reunited with her family, that's when they realized that she had been struck. They called 911. She was treated. She is expected to be okay. Her family describes her as one tough little cookie. And back to you.
Absolutely. All right. Thank you so much, Dustin. There was a 4th person who was killed in the incident here 24 hours ago last night, and that was the shooter. He was killed by an armed citizen, someone that police are calling a good Samaritan. Today, our Jenny Runovich talked to the people that are close to the man who police tonight are also calling a hero.
Police, come talk to us. Police, how many people are there?
As police rushed shoppers to safety Sunday, Shay Goldman's grandmother was getting frightening calls and texts.
She says, Grandma, I'm okay. She said, but I'm terrified. You know, and then she says, Grandma, what is the world coming to? And she said, I don't think I'll never step a foot in a mall again.
Her granddaughter was in the food court, traumatized but safe, thanks to Shay's boyfriend, Elijah Dickin. The 22-year-old from Seymour took down the mall shooter. Eli's the man police call a hero.
Well, I just know that I'm so proud of him for what he's done. He saved my granddaughter. I know he did. She said on the phone when she called me, she's, Grandma, I'm okay, that Eli pushed me out of the way and told me to get down and to stay down. And everybody should be proud of him, you know what I'm saying, for what he's done. Because if not, there would have been a lot more.
Shay told her grandma she spotted the gunman coming out of the bathroom.
And she said, Grandma, I seen a long gun. And then all of a sudden, Eli told her get down and pushed her. And she said it went from there.
Investigators say Eli, within seconds, stopped the suspect, pulled out the pistol he was carrying under the constitutional carry law, steadied himself against a pole, and fired 10 rounds from 40 yards away. The suspect tried to go back in the bathroom, but instead fell to the ground.
His actions were nothing short of heroic. He engaged the gunman from quite a distance with a handgun. Was very proficient in that, very tactically sound, and as he moved to close in on the suspect, he was also motioning for people to exit behind him.
If he didn't stop, do you think how many people in that food court?
19-year-old Shay, who's in nursing school, took action too, helping a woman shot in the leg.
She said she took her coat off and put a tourniquet around it and waited.
Both young people courageous in chaos, police say, amid deadly trauma at the mall.
I'm glad they're both okay, and I'm glad he did what he did, but we need prayers for him. He needs prayers because that's all. To take somebody's life is hard.
Would imagine that would be very difficult, that police are calling him a hero. And then also when you buy a weapon like that, certainly it's with the hope that you never have to use it. He did fire 10 shots last night. And police, that's some of the information that police have learned as they're piecing together evidence from the investigation. They worked here at the mall all throughout the night. The mall was remain closed today, and it will reopen tomorrow. Rich Nye joins us now from the Greenwood City offices with more on what he's learned about the police investigation. Rich.
Anne Marie, the big question right now is the police have not told us a motive for this shooting. But here at the Greenwood City Center this afternoon, police did tell us what happened last night at the Greenwood Park Mall. And they know because they've watched the entire incident on surveillance video.
This started on Sunday evening, Sunday afternoon at 4:54 p.m. Jonathan Saperman came in the entrance near the food court with his rifle in pieces in a bag and went straight to the restroom. He was in there for just over an hour. At 5:56 p.m., he came out of the restroom and started firing into the food court, killing a man walking toward him and a married couple sitting at a table. 2 more people were injured by bullets. And at 5:57, bystander Eli Dickin confronted Saperman, who tried to retreat to the restroom, but Dickin shot and killed the suspect. The shooting lasted less than 2 minutes.
The most puzzling piece of this puzzle is the fact that he was in that restroom for an hour and 2 minutes. We believe, and we don't want to speculate, but we believe he was getting ready. He had a waistband holster on with several magazines. He had a backpack that had a second rifle.
Saperman had 100 rounds of ammunition and a handgun on him as well, but only fired that one rifle before he was shot and killed by the bystander. Police say Saperman fired 24 rounds. Eli Dickin fired 10 rounds from his handgun. And tonight, Sierra Putnam tells us more about that suspect shooter who lived less than a mile from the Greenwood Park Mall.
And Rich, he lives here, or lived here, at the Polo Run Apartments. His actual building is a little further back into the complex. We spoke to a longtime resident who said he saw the shooter around, but nothing about him actually stood out until, of course, the news of his identity.
All right, so we're back. They keep going. They got more information on there. It's actually a pretty good report, but
good guy with a gun.
Exactly. Good guy with a gun takes out bad guy with a gun.
15 seconds.
Yeah,
So like Andy was, we're talking while the video was playing. The original report said that it was 2 minutes. But I guess 2 minutes, you might have been counting the time from when he entered the bathroom, but there was no shooting involved. From the time the shooting started to the time that it was neutralized, it was 15 seconds.
15 seconds.
8 out of the 10 rounds struck the target. It means he only missed 2 rounds from 40 plus yards, whatever it was.
40 yards. They
Exactly.
said it was almost exactly 40
So 40
yards.
8 out of the 10 rounds struck the target. He took him out. Didn't hit any other bystanders. Didn't kill anybody else. Good guy with a gun. Hero, basically.
And they're out there, liberals are out there talking about how he's not a hero, and they're bashing him on The View and all this crap. It's just, it's freaking crazy. I mean,
you see how The View had to apologize for their comment about Turning Point?
Yeah, yeah.
We'll watch that one. Another one they had to backtrack on that because they said it was all neo-Nazis.
Yeah. What's up, Matt? Matt Brennan just joined us.
Yeah, let's add him on here.
Jeff Grossman just joined us. Moe's on here now. Or Colton.
Matt Brennan, you are 118.
Jeff Grossman.
All right. 119 for Jeff.
Indy Toad said, wrong mall to target Greenwood's a heavy red county. Clearly. But again, it's, the liberals are all talking about all this stuff, like how he's carrying a gun illegally in this mall because they have a no-gun policy. Well, the mall doesn't have laws, for one thing. They have policies and rules. So I posted about this on my Facebook and Instagram earlier in the week, or maybe last week, I can't remember, but it's actually Moe, not Colton today. But how I wanted to talk about it a little bit because, gun signs. So Chris was in law enforcement. If you got called, did this ever happen, I guess? Did you ever get called to a store or business calling about somebody with a gun that wouldn't leave?
No, because what they wouldn't go into places, but what we would do with these 2A audits that people would do is they would go on to Woodward Avenue, Woodward is like a main thoroughfare here in Detroit area. It's where the Dream Cruise takes place. But they would send somebody out there with their camera guy, and they would have somebody with an AR, and they would just start walking back and forth. And at first people would go talk to him, and I kept telling them, I said, guys, the more we talk to them, the more they're going to send people here, because that's what they're looking for. They want an interaction. But they kept saying, no, you got to go find out who they are. Why do we have to go find out who they are?
Yeah.
We don't have to go find out who they are. How about we just get over the fact that, well, we're getting all these calls on them. I said, yes, but how about this? observe them from a distance.
Yeah.
Put officers in the area. Let's just watch them. But the interaction between us and them is what they
It's
want.
what they want. They want
So
to video it.
once they realized that we were just driving by and smiling and waving, and we weren't even going to come and ask them their information, because that's where it starts. Why are you asking me my information? Am I doing something wrong? Am I being detained? That's where all those questions go into it.
Yep.
So once we started ignoring them, then they'd move on. So, but when you ask me about guns and stores, like they never tried to do that because like there was too much. I don't know what it was. They never did it inside stores.
No.
It was, and maybe because the store people would say you can't come in here, but like.
Well, and that's what. So if they did, did come in there though, and they have no gun sign out front, it's just all they can ever do is get a trespassing charge.
And even then, the police have to come in and be like, "What are you telling me? You can't come in here because it's constitutionally carrying open carry." Because that's the thing is like my son's school, they had a kid, a father that was open carrying at the kid's school.
Yeah.
The principal at the time came up and asked me. He's like, "What are we going to do?" I said, "Ignore them."
Yeah, nothing.
I said, if you ignore it and tell the other parents to ignore it, he's not going to get the reaction that he wants.
Yeah.
Because obviously, like, you're looking for something. If you're, I don't know. I think it's dumb to open carry first. That's just my opinion.
Agreed.
Number one. Number two, in a school, you're only doing it like because you know you're doing it for whatever attention he wants. And if you don't give him the attention, it's the same thing with the person on the street.
Yep.
Then they go, well, this is stupid. What's the point of me doing this? Because I honestly told the principal, I said, I've got a gun on me right now.
Yeah.
I said, I've always had a gun on me every time I've come into school. I said, and I said, you know that now.
No. Yeah.
And I said, but you've never known that before, and I'm just like, so just ignore it.
Yeah. But that's the same. That's the same as like same with me. I've never been in my kid's school without a gun on.
No.
Nobody knows it.
And I'll never not go into
and it's not
a bar.
It's not because I'm afraid of the school or something.
Even like
it's just,
I don't drink, so like I'm not gonna not go into like I'm not gonna not.
And that's the thing. So that's kind of what I wanted to bring up was that the no gun signs are suggestions. They really are. Like I'm not telling anybody to go like break rules and break the law or anything like that, obviously, but it's all relative. It's all a risk first reward. So Eli didn't carry his gun into that mall, into the Greenwood Mall, whatever day that was, last Tuesday I believe this happened, or Monday. Eli didn't carry his gun because he walked up to the door and he saw this little no gun sign. And he was like, oh, I got to go put it back in the car because I can't carry my gun in the mall because it says no guns. How many people would have died because he followed the sign, the rules of the mall? It's not a law. Like, keep that in mind. That's what everybody keeps, all the liberals keep calling it a law. It is not a law in any way, shape, or form. He was carrying without a permit because constitutional carry.
A mall policy.
He violated a mall policy.
I mean,
so literally, Paul Blart was going to roll up on him and try to chase him out of the mall. That's what was going to happen.
And push his glasses up and be like, "Sir, you can't have that gun in here."
Yeah, exactly.
And if the cops would show up, even if the mall said they wanted to press charges, like I'm just trying to think of like what like they would do, like for people like to hear this out, but like even if the mall said they wanted to press charges because this guy he like carried his gun into the mall, the police are going to be like, "Well, it's just a policy."
It's a policy that they can't enforce. The only thing that they can do is because it's private property, the mall staff can ask that person to leave. If they don't leave, now they can be brought up on charges for trespassing. It's literally the only thing that can happen. It was the same with masks and stuff like that. Everybody's like, "Oh, it's a law." It's not a law.
You ever been to the mall where it says police parking only?
Yeah.
Park there.
Yeah.
Because what are they going to do with you? I'm not saying do it, but technically speaking, they can't write you a ticket for parking in a police parking only. Because first off, there's not a statute for it. Because it doesn't say no parking. It's specified for whatever. But it's the same thing. There's all kinds of stupid parking.
There's all kinds of stupid parking lots. Even at a private parking lot, you could park in a handicap spot at a private parking lot without getting a ticket. There's nothing that anybody can do about it. I used to work at an ice rink, and we'd have people park in the handicap spots, and then we'd have actual people that need a handicap come in and be like, "I can't park anywhere," and there's 6 cars in handicap parking that don't have handicap parking stickers. So
So
we'd
why
call
didn't
we'd
Waterford
call
come
Waterford police. They wouldn't do anything because it's a private parking lot.
That's bullshit.
They're like, all you can do is have the cars towed.
No.
That's the only thing that they would do. They would not write them a ticket.
That's baloney. So anyway, Waterford's lying. Number one. Number two, yes, you can go and enforce handicap parking on any private parking lot because any parking lot with I mean, they're open to the public, but they're owned by somebody. So technically speaking, any place is private. But yeah, you can enforce it, and you can write tickets for that shit all day long.
So, who said that? Rob Cop said, "I'm currently not armed." Wink, wink at the ER. Fuck them. Well, hopefully you're all right if you're at the ER, man.
Yeah. You work there.
Yeah, exactly.
Hopefully you work there and you're just carrying while you're working.
Matt Brennan said, "Carry every day, all the time. Truck guns, carry guns, closet guns, office guns, motherfucking shower guns. Liberal nightmare.
Lawn mowing guns.
Lawn mowing guns.
Pool guns.
Pool guns are the best." Everybody like that. Hell yeah. So those signs you see. So like I was at Meijer grocery shopping late last night. Worked all day and I was like, I gotta get some groceries in this freaking house. Let's go because I've been on vacation. So I went out late last night. Well, Meijer corporately has a no gun policy. So do you go to our Meijer, Whiteley?
Carrying there all the
Have you
time.
ever seen the no gun sign though? I've never seen it either. I don't know what they're talking about. I just heard a rumor that it might be no guns in there, but
well, you're going to have to find me and kick me out.
Exactly. Was I carrying in there? Hell yeah, I was carrying in there. Like I don't care. I just don't care.
I carry in there every day. I carry in there even when I carry all the time. I carry everywhere.
Exactly.
It's like a Dr. Seuss book. I carry here. I carry there.
Yep. we should write our own Pew Pew Nation nursery rhymes.
Yeah.
Carry there, carry here, carry everywhere. Matt Brennan's fired up today. He's fuck Meijer. Well, fuck Meijer.
I don't know.
Kroger, I'm pretty sure has it too.
I've never once I ever seen a sign that said no guns allowed and thought to myself, well, shit,
I should turn around. Damn it!
I mean, other than the airport. I mean, obviously, that's the only obvious place like airport.
Yeah, completely obvious places.
Maybe a venue, like a concert venue, but even then, like Tiger Stadium or like I call it Tiger Stadium. Like big venues like that.
I went into Little Caesars Arena and got up to the door, and I was like, oh, they put fucking metal detectors in? So I literally I had my knife in my pocket. So I took my knife out of my pocket, and like you got to put everything in the bin, and I literally went like this. And I laid my phone in the bin. And they went right through the thing. They never even looked. I was like, oh, thanks. Put it back in my pocket.
Well, when I got to old Joe Louis hockey arena, they had that there, and they had the things. I didn't realize that they had the things. And I get up there, and I'm up those stairs. I'm like, well, shit, now what?
Yeah.
They have a book you can sign in if you're law enforcement.
Oh,
you can sign a book. So I had to sign a book.
So you can
and just let them know my name, let them know, just let the stadium know who's in there, who's armed. But
Moe just said you went to MSU for Hannah's graduation with a gun. So I went to my sister-in-law's graduation from Michigan State University at what's the basketball arena? Brent. It's something like that.
Something like that. Bristol? No,
shit. Damn it! Somebody's gonna say it.
Somebody help us out here. Breslin. Thank you.
The Breslin Center. We ran across campus. We were like, we were probably like a mile and a half away. It was like sleeting and disgusting out, of course, and we were running late. Ran across campus, got to the doors, and I'm like, shit. She's like, what? I'm like, I have my gun out. I'm looking in there, they're metal, like they're wanding women's purses and shit. And I'm like, they're not checking, guys, we're good. So I was like, you go through first, they're going to wand your purse, and then I'm just going to walk right through. Walked right through, carried in the Breslin Center. I don't care. Whatever. The safest dude in Michigan State University.
Yeah, pretty much.
Stephanie Johnson was allegedly in Meijer tonight with her gun. You weren't. You were allegedly.
I was flat out there. I mean, I violating the policy, I guess. You know what's funny? Is like, I don't care. Like, there's not like I can go find somebody place else to shop. You know where I like to shop is too right here? White Lake Market. That little place. Is
Yeah.
I love going in that
It's a
place.
good
It's
place.
a little mom and pop.
Yeah, like old
place.
school style mom and pop
People
grocery
still
store.
help you out when you need something, kind of shit. Like you ask them a question, they actually go get something for you. They don't look at you like what. Ryan was saying, my wife Ryan was talking to somebody at Meyer the other day, and they were ignoring her. So she's like, walks up and taps him. Dude takes his earbuds out. She asks him something about cream cheese, where it was at, and says something like, "Yeah, I think it's like right over here." And she's like, "It's like in the cereal aisle." And she's like, "You do realize it's refrigerated?" And he goes, "Oh yeah, no, it's not inside." And he put his earbuds back in, and I'm like, "Dude, those are the employees." I said, "When you're paying people $15 an hour now, that's all you can get is people that stand there with their earbuds in." And oh, I love it.
It's crazy. Matt Brennan said his Freedom Fatigues bottle opener didn't go over well with TSA.
There's no gunpowder left in it.
Bottle opener. I've had him. No, he said he got it back, but he's got TSA clearances because he works
I was
in
gonna
aviation.
say,
That helped him out a little bit. Yeah, they had. I had knives, like souvenir knives, that I got from a media event one time. They said Remington on them, and I was the last one at their booth for the last day of the event, and they were like, "Just take all of them, give them to your friends, whatever." So they like dumped a whole box in my backpack. I'm like, "Fuck, I gotta ship these back because I can't go through security with them." So I thought I got them all out of my backpack.
Oops.
Well, I missed 2. So that goes through the metal detectors. Like, anything in here that we should know about? It could stab us or anything? I'm like, no, I don't think so. He's like, opens up the backpack. It's like right up there, and he's like, "What's this?" I'm like, "Oh, it's a souvenir knife from Remington."
That was my knife. I planned on attacking everybody on the plane with, you asshole. Now you just ruined my plan.
Yeah. So he's like, looking through it. He's like, "There's another one. How many of these do you have?" And I'm like, "Well, there's about 30 of them in a FedEx box being shipped back to my house right now. I must have missed those 2." So then I got on the plane and I'm like rifling through looking for my headphones or something. I found another one. It's like, dumbass didn't even find that 3rd one. So I carried a knife on a plane.
It's alright. I carried all those weird, whatever, the survival knives, saws, and all that shit I brought home from Black Rifle. When I went out to Black Rifle Coffee, I flew home and I realized that they were in my CPAP machine. Like, I was like, oh, I forgot to even look in the thing. I forgot I even put them in there. That's well, got lucky.
That's pretty awesome. So Cliff Scott said that Rob Copes and himself were asked to be security at a wedding. So they were both carrying in the church. That's pretty sweet. Your church does that, don't they?
What's that, carry?
Do you guys have like designated people that?
No, they don't have to be designated,
They
but
just let anybody?
well, they don't just let anybody. But like, if you told the pastor you wanted to carry,
Gotcha.
Unless you were like having some mental issues
Yeah.
or something like that, he'd probably like think twice about it. But yeah, no, anybody can pretty much carry, I believe. I know who does. Most of them are like retired law enforcement or veterans for the most part. But yeah,
Mark Rigdon officiated his daughter's wedding and he was carrying. That's pretty awesome. And then Rob Copes is officiating his friends in August, and he's going to be. I love this. This is fantastic talk. Right
places you've been with your gun in your pocket where you've had that pucker moment where you're like, ooh, wait a minute. Like, you know what I mean? Like, where you're like, oh shit, I brought it. You know what I mean? Like, you've done that, right?
Yeah,
You're like, oh shit, it's in my pocket. Now, but then you're like,
that was the Breslin Center.
But then you go like this. You're like, do I put my hand in my pocket? Because then all it's going to do is draw attention to where my gun is at. So do I just? I'm not going to put my hand in my pocket. I'm just going to wait and see what happens. And then you start getting nervous and nothing happens. And you're like, oh, why did I even get nervous?
That was the Breslin Center. I was like, oh shit. And I'm like looking, and I'm like, damn it, I don't want to. Dude, we're going to miss the graduation. I can't do that. And I'm like, we're good. Let's do it. Yeah, Matt Brennan just said, shit, I had Andy on the airfield with the P-51 gun. He did, for real. I took pictures out at the airport. I'm sure the tower was like, what the fuck is going on over at corporate?
Whatever.
Moe said we should just fly private. Wish I had cool friends that would let me fly private.
What was that? Madagascar movie? That's a plane they fly in there. You ever seen
Yeah.
it? That'd be about my friend's plane. So that'd be the plane that we'd fly in if we flew private.
Brian said, or Moe said that if we win the lottery, we can fly private. It's up to $1 billion now.
Billion. You know what's funny? $1 billion, man. You win that, your life's over.
Oh, it is.
Because you can't go anywhere. Everybody's
No.
going to know you're the dude that won $1 billion. And you're fucked. Life as you know, it's over with. I would almost be like, I don't want to win.
Stephanie Johnson said, I know for a fact there's a wedding at the end of August or October that'll be the most secured event ever. That is true. I'll be there.
There you go. Oh, what do we got? So anyway, we were just talking about Eli. Eli's a hero.
He is a hero.
Flat out
The
hero.
kid is a hero. That's all there is to it. 8 out of 10 at 40 yards. I don't care who you are.
Go to the range and try that tomorrow.
Seriously, go to the range and try
Right.
that tomorrow. Because
I
don't
would
care.
even say, like, I would, if you told, like, I can't even say I can go to the range tomorrow and tell you definitely I'm going to throw.
I can hit. I know I can. I've shot distance a lot with pistols, so I know I could do 8 out of 10 at 40 yards.
But under pressure.
in under 15 seconds,
Under pressure. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I don't know if I don't know if you can take me to the range, have me get my heart rate up.
I don't know if you can do
and
it.
put me at 40 yards and tell me to put 10 rounds into a body-sized target and hit him. I would have a hard time as much shooting as I've done in my life, and instructing of shooting and telling people how to shoot, even during high-stress situations. Take me to the range tomorrow, put me in a high-stress situation, tell me I have 15 seconds to pop off 10 rounds at 40 yards and hit them all. That's stressful to me without even putting me in a situation where it's like people are going to be dying. So he's a hero.
JJ shot it last week. So he got 7 out of 10 at 40, which is pretty good. But again, you're not under stress. It's just under stress doing that is insane. And he was young. Eli's young. He's like 22 or something. Yeah, he's a young kid. Like he's a freaking hero. That's all there is to it.
Flat out hero.
He saved his girlfriend first, pushed her down and put her behind him. Told everybody where to go behind him, getting people out of there while neutralizing the threat from 40 yards away with a pistol. He's a freaking hero. That's all there is to it.
It's almost half of a football field. I mean, people think, you're in a mall. People think, it's a shooting in a mall. You're in a food court, and you're looking at like almost half of a football field, 40 yards, 120 feet, right? Was it basically?
Yeah.
So yeah, our yards are 100. So our lots are 100 feet wide. So our lot puts another 20 feet. I shoot my bow in my backyard, and that's 25 yards.
Yeah.
And that's, I don't know. He's a hero.
And he's a hero. That's all there is to it. It's insane. It's absolutely crazy. So, yeah, I mean, Indy Toad said, with your life on the line, you'll be surprised what you can do. That is true. It's just, it's nuts. It really is. It's badass. There's Eli, or Dickens drills now, like that all these instructors are doing online and stuff. I know, like Huron Valley Guns in New Hudson, Michigan, here by us, he was doing a $5 buy-in pool. You got 10 rounds of anything over a 9mm, whatever you wanted to use, and the person that had the best grouping would win half the $5 pot from whoever entered. So
that's so cool.
It's pretty cool. He's just doing it, no range fees. You just go in, you run your 10 rounds, and whoever wins it, wins it. So it was pretty cool that he was doing that, but it kind of opens up perspective for you, really. I mean, if you train daily, most people train it at 5 to 10 yards. It's like
cops. Like when you go do your pistol, you're on the range. You're at nothing more than 100 feet, at the most.
Yep.
And even that, at the 100 feet, you're only most of it's done within the 21 foot.
Yeah.
20 feet.
Yeah, 21. Yep, 21 foot rule. I mean, that's the.
So we shoot at 21 feet.
Yeah, that's what most people do.
And it's the majority of it's done at that short distance.
Yeah.
We don't even bother focusing on doing long shots because, like in a situation like that, we would hope if we were arriving on scene, we would have our long rifle with us for a shot at 40 yards. Let's just throw the red dot right between their eyes and pull the trigger. We had those things locked up.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, he's a hero.
Yep, he definitely is. So I urge you guys all to try that. Shoot at 40 yards, 10 shots, see what you can do on a silhouette target, and post them.
Let us know what you
and
can.
tag.
Let us know next. Well, not next week.
Well, whenever you do it. I mean, just tag us in the pictures. Wear Pew Pew Nation or Freedom Fatigue shirts, so we'll reshare your guys' stuff as well. Both of us will.
Yeah, that's a challenge.
And I want to see your 40. I want to see your 40-yard targets. That's what we want to see. 10 shots, 40 yards with a pistol. Anything over 9 mil. Actually, I don't even care what you shoot it with.
And I don't want to see any blank pieces of paper coming back either. Like, oh, I missed every one of them.
Yeah.
Because honestly, you know what's funny? I've seen some good shooters.
Oh yeah.
Shoot at 40 yards, and the thing is, the reason being, I think my philosophy on this is because we train so much on the pointing and shooting aspect of it, of not actually aiming. It's all pointing and shooting. You're just wherever your fingers are pointing, your gun's going to point at. So we do so much of that. So I can see some guys that do a lot of shooting missing on that, but I see a lot of good shooters miss at 40 yards with a pistol.
Yep. Indy Toad said full size or compact. I don't care, your choice. I believe he was carrying a Glock 19. So, I mean, it's mid-size gun, I guess you'd call it. But your choice, whatever pistol you want to shoot, 40 yards, 10 shots.
And if you can do it with a revolver, extra points.
Yeah. But yes, you got to wear Freedom Fatigues or Pew Pew Nation shirt.
Tag yourself.
And tag us in it.
In yours.
On Instagram or Facebook, and we will definitely share it.
And share it.
And if you can't get us tagged for whatever reason, or you don't know how to do it, literally just send me or Chris the picture in Messenger, and we will share it for you and
post
tag
it
you.
on our Instagram and Facebook stuff.
That goes for anything. Anytime you wear a Freedom Fatigues or Pew Pew
Send
Nation
it to
shirt,
us. Yeah,
send
absolutely.
it to us.
We love that kind of stuff.
That girl the other day, I don't even know who that is. I followed her now. That one that was wearing my shirt.
Yeah.
That was cool. She just posted the shit out of my shirt. That was
that's
like,
awesome.
all right.
That's like awesome for us. It's great.
I love it. JJ said we used to fold a $20 bill 5 times and shoot it from 25 yards, and whoever shot it first got it. Nice. Taking my uncle north in a couple weeks for guy's bachelor weekend. He hasn't shot in 5 years. Nice. Oh yeah, that'd be fun. Eric said that white Chevy truck had stickers. Yeah, I don't know whose truck that was. That Eric tagged us in. I don't know, but any of that stuff, tag us in that stuff. Anytime you wear your shirt, just take a little picture. Even if you don't like selfies or whatever, throw it on your bed. Like that, you're going to be wearing it. Cut your face off. Whatever you got to do. But we love seeing those, and we will share them for you. And we'll try to boost your guys' Instagrams and social medias and stuff as well. So that's what it's all about. So, let's give away something. Let's give away one of these right now, and then we got one big one at the end.
Give away my mug.
We're going to do a double magazine giveaway. In a mug.
Anybody wants a Deer Park, Michigan mug?
All right, 2 magazines today. Concealed carry handguns, Tactical Life Gun Annual, both from Athlon Outdoors. Both have my articles in them. I write for all these companies, do photography and all that good stuff. So we're doing 2 magazines. One winner gets 2 $10 magazines. And we got one more big giveaway at the end here today too. So if you are just joining us, or if you weren't part of the first giveaway we did today, and you haven't commented, make sure you comment right now. So that, or if we didn't say your name and your number, make sure you comment right now so that we can get you on the
wheel.
The wheel.
Good.
Of Amazing America, Freedom Wheel.
Speaking of America, so the eagle, the bald eagle, is like the picture of American freedom, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So I'm up in the middle of God's great country, the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. I see what I think is a bald eagle. I look closer, and it's got this weird wing. It's like its wings fold, even like it's like a double fold. Like that's.
Moe, you're 120.
That's an osprey.
Oh yeah.
another beautiful bird. I saw two of them. I don't know if they were nesting pair or whatever they were. But man, these things they would fly and they would dive completely into the water and go underwater and come out with a fish in their mouth.
Rob Copes, 102. EJ, do we got EJ?
EJ's not on
EJ's
there.
not
121.
121, EJ. Yeah, ospreys are pretty cool.
I couldn't believe it. Like when I watched it, like go completely underwater.
We gotta add these other numbers.
Yep.
121, is that where we're at?
I think so. Unless somebody else pipes up.
Let's see here. Oh,
Blade
Boy SFV.
122.
What's going on, man? Welcome, welcome. 122 for Blade Boy. Assuming he likes knives. Indy Toad is already ahead of the game. He said max shuffle. So we're doing 10 for the shuffle. So if you are just joining us, you have about 2 seconds before we cut this giveaway off.
1, 2.
Done. All right. And then don't go anywhere after this one because we got a really good one next, too. So
giving away my glasses.
Let's do that. Let's do that.
Giving away my glasses.
Give away your glasses. Nobody wants those things. You ruined them.
They got ruined with it off.
I know, that's crazy. All right, so there it is. The Wheel of Names. The Freedom Wheel is ready to roll. We are going to shuffle it 10 times. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Are we ready? For 2 magazines, Concealed Carry Handguns and Tactical Life Gun Annual from Athlon Outdoors, both with articles of mine in them and awesomeness. Read about gun stuff.
Gun stuff. A little better
Ready?
gun stuff.
We ready?
Yeah.
Done. Do it. Let's go.
Freaking rock. I can't believe it's already 8:08. Or 8:08. What's that say? 8:08.
It's 8:08. Yes. Yeah, we went. Yeah, we were
Jibber jabber.
rambling, I guess, today.
Talking about Eli. People with guns. They're so good.
The winner down. All right, we're slowing down.
Uh-oh.
Oh, 101,
103.
107.
113.
It might go to 113. It might go past 113. 113 is Josh Smith. It's slowing pretty good, though. I don't know. It's still moving, though. It's Josh Smith or Eric Johnson.
I'm going to say Josh.
Going to Josh Smith. Congratulations, Josh Smith. You got yourself 2 magazines, and we still have 1 more giveaway today, too, which is awesome. Well, let's switch this back to us. Where does it go? There it is. Boom. It's a lot of shuffling back and forth here. Whoa, that went crazy. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Are they California compliant magazines? They probably cause cancer in California. So
Yeah, I think
everything causes cancer in California. I was reading a bag of pellets for my smoker, and it has a big warning on it. I was like, what the fuck is a warning on pellets?
Everything causes cancer in California.
What was it? The dust. I can't remember how they worded it, though. Me and my dad were dying laughing at reading this thing, because it was like the dust produced by the pellets is known to cause cancer in the state of California. I'm like, yeah, fucking brave. Who wants to live in California? Everything kills you there. Literally everything kills you. Like, it doesn't make any sense. California idiots.
Well, I
All
don't
right.
think California's idiots. They're actually, like, when people ask me, where's the most of our sales go to? California, but like it's because only the idiots are in the cities like San Francisco.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
LA. The rest of the city, the rest of the state is like our country. You got your little blue areas, and then the rest of it's red. So, California, we love you.
Blade Boy said it blows now. It does. California. Yeah. All right, so This one's going to be fun. Assault weapon ban. I'm telling you, I've been saying this since that shooting. This is going to happen. They're going to ban assault weapons. Assault weapons. They are going to ban AR-15s and a whole bunch of other stuff. And you guys, I'm telling you, it's going to happen. Everybody's like, no, it'll never happen. It'll never
I
happen.
couldn't show the ceiling.
We should take, yeah. We need to show that.
It says come and take it.
It says come and take it on the ceiling.
You ain't getting it. That's all there is to it.
So
that's all I'm saying.
Yeah. So I got a couple good videos to show you guys for this stuff too. But this assault weapons ban was passed by the House. Goes on to the Senate, and 213 Democrats signed on. Is a 126-page assault weapon ban. I haven't gone through the whole thing because it's 126 pages and I don't have time for that bullshit. But it would outlaw the import, sale, manufacture, or transfer of all semi-automatic rifles that can accept a detachable magazine and have at least one of the following cosmetic military features. Number 1, a pistol grip.
Ooh, scary.
Number 2, forward grip.
Ooh, scary.
3, folding,
Ooh.
telescoping, or detachable stock.
Whoa.
Number 4, grenade launcher. That's badass.
Is that on there?
It's on there. It says grenade launcher. If it has a grenade launcher attached to it. Number 5, a barrel shroud. Number 6, a threaded barrel. So you can't have... What the fuck is a threaded barrel? Like,
now, are they talking? Now, let me ask you this: are they talking about the end of the barrel, like for accepting a can?
Yeah.
Or are they talking like
we're talking the end.
Rifle? Are they using the term threaded, meaning like rifled barrel? Because I don't know. Like,
no, they're saying threaded like a thread. Yeah, like thread at the end. Good. So like, grenade launcher is just ridiculous. Like, nobody has a fucking grenade launcher in their gun, but I wish I did. But yeah, so a pistol grip is a military feature that would make it so that you can't own your gun or buy your gun. There's a banned. Import, sale, and manufacture of those.
Can your AR pistol grip identify as a butt stock instead of a pistol grip? Like if
well, as long as it doesn't fold or telescope or detach, then you're okay.
All right. So as long as your gun identifies as whatever you want it.
So we're not done though. We're not done yet. We got some other good features here. So all semi-automatic rifles with fixed magazines with a capacity to accept more than 10 rounds are banned. Bump fire stocks and any part, combination of parts, components, device, attachment, or accessory that is designed or functioned to accelerate the rate of fire of a semi-automatic rifle is banned.
So all those companies that are making those little deals are going to be out of business, or
pretty much putting people out of business. All semi-automatic pistols that can accept a detachable magazine and have at least one of the following military features. Pistols on here. This is pistol.
Pistol grip on a pistol.
Threaded barrel, number 1. A secondary pistol grip. So like a full grip on a pistol.
Yeah,
barrel
my
shroud.
38.
A barrel shroud. Capacity to accept a detachable magazine at some location outside of the pistol's grip. What does that even mean?
So like a side.
Can accept a detachable magazine at some location outside of the pistol grip. I don't even know what gun.
Help me out, people. If you know of any guns.
What pistol would accept a magazine that doesn't go in the pistol grip? I don't know any.
Unless they're talking like one of those magazines that like that's any. I don't know. I'm at a loss.
Yeah. And then number 5 is semi-automatic version of an automatic firearm. So the semi-auto version of a gun that could be full auto. I don't
See, there's
even
crickets.
know
like, crickets.
what to say. I literally don't know what to say
Well,
to
no,
some
it's
of
even
this
better
stuff.
if you watch the video when they try to explain.
Yeah, so we're
like,
going to watch the videos in a second here.
If you they do a great job.
Yeah.
They do a great.
Oh, they do an amazing job. Yeah. Linus has joined us. What's up, Linus?
What's up, Linus?
Do we have Lee Anthony in there? Oh, I think I have your sheet.
Yeah.
Oh, I need this sheet though.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, we'll add people in a second. All right, where else are we? All semi-automatic shotguns that have at least one of the following: folding, telescoping, and detachable stock, pistol grip, a fixed magazine with the capacity to accept more than 5 rounds. So shotguns with more than a 5-round tube are banned.
So you're saying with the VR80?
That's a fixed magazine.
I guess, but I mean, it's.
That's what I'm saying. It's a fixed magazine with more than 5 rounds.
So what about a detachable?
That's on here too, I'm sure. The ability to accept detachable magazines. See you.
Well, shit.
Forward grip, grenade launcher again.
Damn it!
I want a grenade launcher on a freaking shotgun now. How do I get a shotgun with a grenade launcher? I need to know.
I'm sure there's people we can talk to.
And a shotgun with a revolving cylinder. Okay.
Like
Did
the
any
old judge? Is that what they're talking about? Is that considered a shotgun with a revolving?
Well, that's not a shotgun.
Well, I know that, but I'm saying it shoots a shotgun shell.
Yeah.
But what I mean, that's what I'm trying to picture a shotgun revolver.
Another
Do you know
one.
of any?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Shotgun
Sorry, I don't.
revolvers. I'm sure there's something.
There's
out
probably
there.
something out
I mean, like the old grenade launcher with the fucking revolving.
there. I guess there might
I
be.
want to mount that to the bottom
Like
of a shotgun.
It would be like
now.
a Gatling shotgun.
Yeah, yeah.
Why don't we have one yet? That's the question. We need to get a Gatling shotgun.
High capacity feeding devices, magazine strips, and drums that are capable of accepting more than 10 rounds. This is even though for millions of guns, the standard magazine capacity is 30 rounds. Even for pistols, one of the most common handguns sold over the past 35 years, the Glock 17, for example, has a standard magazine capacity of 17 rounds.
Go figure.
So the gun that Eli just saved countless people with would be banned. Although he only fired 10 rounds. So he would have emptied his magazine. But I guarantee he had 5 more rounds in that magazine. I don't even I don't even know what to say to some of that stuff. Are you freaking kidding me? And they're like, oh, it's just an assault weapon ban. It's just an assault weapon ban. No, it's literally a ban. Here's your list back. It's literally a ban on everything. And this went on to, I mean, they asked flat out, where's it at? I can't remember exactly how they said it. It might be on this page. They actually asked flat out. Oh, here it is. To clarify, Mr. Chairman, you're saying it is the point of the bill, or you're saying it is the point of the bill to ban weapons that are in common use in the United States today. That's what Bishop asked. And the answer was yes. The problem is that they're in common use, said Nadler. So they asked him flat out, is that the bill, is to ban weapons? Yes, ban weapons. It's freaking insane. It really is insane. Let's catch up on some comments.
You know
here.
what though?
A Mauser style.
Let them just get through their stupid bill and pass it and try and take the guns away, because you know it's not going to happen. And stop the bullshit. Like they're gonna front all this shit all the time. Say, oh, we're gonna come take your guns. We're gonna make them all illegal. Fucking just do it, and then let's just get this war over with, because it seems like that's what it is.
Yeah, exactly.
You want a war? You're getting a war.
Anybody want to go boating? Sorry, I'm trying to catch up on all your comments here. Linus said it basically would ban all semi-auto rifle, including a Ruger 1022. They pulled the 1808 bill today because Congress was pulling out. I did see that. Blade Boy said, forget all the stuff in the first part, just the second part stating that there's an automatic version, we can't have it, is the worst of all. That blows my mind right there. So there's an automatic, a full auto version of something. That means you can't have a semi-auto version of it. So can I have the full auto then? Because that's way cooler anyway.
Yes. The funny part about it is this bill
old musket
is so blatant in their reach to like just take all guns. Like they don't hide it anymore. But like it's put in plain words. Like it's all right there for everybody to see, and it's like shit.
Linus said, but hey, pistol braces are bump stocks. So I don't know if you guys saw that video I posted earlier. Did you see it? Yeah. It's like, oh, it's a bump stock. No, it's not actually a bump stock. And like he goes on to talk about how it's not a bump stock. And he's like, oh, it has a buffer tube which accelerates the rate of fire because it absorbs recoil and redistributes it into the trigger to make it go faster. It's like just it's insane. This stuff, you can't make this shit up. It's insane. So let's watch.
Let's go crazy.
Let's watch some of these videos real quick. These aren't very long, but they will blow your freaking mind. That's all there is. So here's this.
This is the reality of our country.
So I'm gonna show you. This is they're talking about the M1 Garand, and he's asking them a simple question of why a 30-06 wouldn't be banned, but a 223 would. As further into this bill, there's all this stuff about ammo and specific guns and all this stuff. So here's that video.
Gentleman yields back. For what purpose does the gentleman from Kentucky seek recognition?
Move to strike the last word.
Gentleman's recognized.
I would like to give the author of this bill a chance to explain why he chooses to ban a firearm that shoots a .223 round, but not ban a military weapon that shoots a 30-06 round.
As I explained before, the assault weapons ban that is before the committee identifies 5 characteristics. Those characteristics come from a report that was commissioned by President Bush, done by the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms, that looked at what were the characteristics that would distinguish a sporting weapon from a military weapon. And they concluded that the characteristics that are described in this bill are things which have a military purpose and have no hunting or sporting purpose. They further concluded that they increase the lethality of the firearm and the effectiveness of killing great numbers of people in the shortest period of time. In fact, they were weapons of war. Well, those characteristics are what make this weapon dangerous.
You're saying because this gun has a pistol grip, it's more lethal than the gun that shoots a cartridge that's twice as powerful.
There is no question that there are a number of guns that are not semi-automatic assault rifles that are dangerous and capable of killing. What is different?
No, the gun, reclaiming my time, the specific gun I'm asking you about is M1 Garand. And I'm going to read to you, I've got it here on a poster behind me.
Oh, if you're talking about the weapon behind, that's a historic weapon. So that's exempted because it's a historic, it's like a relic. It's like a collector's item. So nobody uses those in mass shootings, last time I checked.
I'm going to submit for the record 2 articles from the 90s where that gun was used in a shooting.
30 years ago?
No, what you're pretending is that you can ban a plastic gun and that a wooden gun won't be used.
Look, if you want to add that gun to the list, you think it's still a danger, I'm happy to take that amendment. But it's not. Let's be serious about this, Mr. Massey.
Reclaiming my time.
These are guns that are slaughtering children. And stop playing games with historic antique relics.
Close the time.
Reclaiming my time. I'm going to, I think it's really odd here. We've got the author of the bill claiming that an M1 Garand is not a military weapon, when, in fact, I'll have to read him a quote again from General Patton. In my opinion, the M1 rifle is the greatest battle implement ever invented. Now, I know...
If you're quoting General Patton, that's good evidence it's a historic weapon.
I did not...
Gentleman's time.
I did not...
Yield? I did yield for a second?
Let me finish this, please.
On that point.
Because what I need to also show you, because we were forced to watch a video of ballistics of a .223 round entering gelatin. You should also show the video of a 30-06 round entering gelatin, because it's more than twice as powerful. And this is not the gun that Mr. Cicilline bans, because it doesn't get him any political points. It does.
Because it
does
doesn't,
not-
because it's,
It's used.
will the gentleman yield?
No, I will not
Gentleman
yield.
control.
You had a chance. You have no logic behind your bill. Every one of you are saying this bill bans weapons of war, when in fact it bans AR-15s, not M16s, and it specifically exempts the M1 carbine, which I showed you a picture at Iwo Jima was used. It specifically exempts the M1 Garand. The reason you exempt them, they have wood. They are wooden. And you know, or you think that you can bluff the public into believing that if you ban the black guns, that there will be no trouble with the wooden guns. The reality is it's all unconstitutional, as my colleague, Mr. Bishop from North Carolina, has already pointed out in the context of Heller, where they said that guns in common use can't be banned.
Would the gentleman yield now?
And I will not yield. You, Mr. Chairman, you can take your own time, please. But I would yield if you can explain why the black plastic gun that shoots .223 is more lethal than the wooden gun that shoots .30-06.
As the point was made previously, the M1 of World War II, the various weapons that we saw the Chinese marching with, those ancient guns were far less lethal because they may have had a larger slug, but the muzzle velocity was much less. They didn't tumble, and that's why they were excluded from the ban.
The reality is they're heavier. They are more lethal, but they are heavier. And they came up with a smaller gun that was lighter to carry. That's the only difference. The lethality is greater on the M1 Garand. I'm not encouraging you to ban the M1 Garand. What I am telling you is you are putting on a show today because you're flashing pictures of a plastic gun around. I'm directing my comments to the chairman.
That's exactly what I was talking about.
Because you know you can scare people with that. And you need to apologize to all the people that you invited
So
here
that is
today,
what
telling them that
that
you
is
would
that's
solve
their
their
argument
problem
there.
by banning the...
It's insane. It's absolutely ridiculous. They can't answer the questions is all it is. And it was funny because he's like, oh, it has much less muzzle velocity than an AR-15. Well, M1 Garand shoots about 2,800 feet per second or so. AR-15 is about 3,300. It's not that. I mean, it's not that much crazy different.
I'll tell you what, I would rather be shot. I don't want to be shot.
I don't want to be shot.
With anything. I'd rather be shot with a .223 than that M1 any day. You're talking mass, just the mass of the round itself. Speed, go through a lot quicker than .223.
Matt Brennan said, "Fuck Nadler, he shits his pants." Okay. Eric said, "What the fuck, love chat?" Yeah, I don't know what that bot was. I just deleted it. I don't know if you guys can still see it, but I removed them from my page. I don't know what the fuck that is. Ethan, I don't think we got Ethan on the list, do we? Ethan P. said, Massey's committing mass murder with these facts. It's awesome. It is awesome listening to him. Nui Wiener.
I wrote that down. I wasn't sure if I read it right. It's N-O-O-I-E.
Yeah.
I was reading it from all the way back here. I couldn't tell. So then I got Ethan P. is 125. Noe Wiener is 123.
Scary black guns, he said.
And 124 is Linus.
Mark Rignan said he feels his IQ drop. John Blanchard, I don't think we got him on there either. John?
Come on, people.
Yeah. Start talking about energy. Common use pretty much sums it up right there. Yeah. It's just, this stuff's insane. So then I got another one here where they're talking about the Ruger Mini 14. And
get ready to be
this one
stupid.
Is
or feel more stupid.
Yeah, this one is blows my mind right here. This one's even worse.
I moved to strike the last
This
word.
is about the Ruger Mini 14.
This bill has been touted
listen to these people
as a bill to ban assault weapons. But really what the Democrats would like to do is to ban all semi-automatic weapons. And they've gone to some tortured lengths with this legislation to try and draw a distinction between guns that a lot of people who don't even own guns would say, oh, well, that's not an assault weapon, versus one that looks like an assault weapon. Yet the people who own guns, which is the majority of Americans, are starting to see through this. And I want to take one of the firearms that's banned but not banned. There's a little bit of schizophrenia in this bill. One of the guns that's banned and then not banned in this bill, and point out the problem with this bill. This is a Ruger Mini 14. The one in the upper left, if the camera's panned out, if you can see it, is a tactical version. The Democrats would have you believe because this has plastic and it's painted black and it has this different way of holding it that it's a weapon of war. So they ban it on page 8. And then on page 13, they furthermore ban the receiver of this firearm. Well, there's a problem with this legislation because on page 26, they unban the same firearm that has wooden furniture. Now, let me assure you that any criminal, especially somebody who's determined to wreak havoc on the public, they know that the capability of these two firearms is exactly the same. You're not pulling the wool over their eyes. You may pull the wool over the eyes of some of the people who want gun control. You may placate a portion of your base and a lot of the members who want to ban all guns, but you're not going to stop the violence with this bill, because here's the problem with this bill. The gun in the upper left is explicitly banned. The receiver in the upper right is explicitly banned by this bill. The gun in the lower left is explicitly not banned, but it shares the same receiver, the same identical internal mechanism as the gun that is banned. So a person, and I'll ask Mr. Cicilline, since he's the author of this bill, and I'll yield some time to him. If a person is a person in possession of a receiver that could be used in either the banned gun or the not banned gun in violation of the law, if this receiver is manufactured after
It doesn't
the
have
date
any,
of the
thank you for the
enactment.
explanation. So the upper left-hand weapon that you just identified, and you made reference to the plastic and the color, that has nothing to do with the ban and nothing to do with the legislation. That firearm in the upper left-hand corner is banned because it has two features that are banned, a folding stock and a pistol grip. And that relates to the lethality, to the power, to the portability and concealability of that firearm. That's why it's banned. They don't exist in the one that you put a green check mark through. So it doesn't have anything to do with the wood and the plastic. It has to do with the features, the military features that exist on the top that don't exist on the bottom.
Reclaiming my time, a person who's unfortunate enough to be shot by either one of these weapons, do you think they care that it had a pistol grip?
Look, you're going to be shot by the firearm on the top or the bottom. There's no question about it. The firearm on the top is an assault rifle because, by definition in this statute, it has two of those features that have a military purpose, that have no hunting or sporting purpose. That's the definition. Are there other guns that are dangerous? Of course there are. But we're not here to ban guns. We're here to prevent
Reclaiming
the
my time for the second.
Well,
I'll yield to you again for the second part of my question, which is the ambiguity in the legislation. Is a person in possession of this receiver violating either the law prescribed on page 8 or the law prescribed on page 13 that bans that receiver?
No.
Even though that receiver is banned on page 13 as a frame or receiver of a rifle or shotgun described in subparagraph H, which is this gun.
No, because that has to be assembled. That other gun has, in fact, the characteristics on the gun.
You're proving my point. In its unassembled form, you're trying to ban this receiver when it's not assembled into a firearm. Yet there's ambiguity here. You've said that it's banned in the legislation, bans the receiver, but you're telling us now that it doesn't, as long as it's not assembled. But the legislation on page 13 contemplates the unassembled receiver.
So, question is?
My question is this receiver legal or not? Because your bill is ambiguous.
This shit's just, you can't make this up.
Gentlemen's
time
I'm happy to answer. If you currently possess that, it is not prohibited. You'll be prevented from acquiring.
No. Let me.
Right?
It's crazy. It's just crazy. So he's literally just like, give me some clarification.
For, brain cells.
Yeah, my dad said he's losing brain cells. Thank you, Rob, by the way, for the super sticker there. He's tired. So if you guys want to throw your super stickers on there, I think what we're going to start doing is a giveaway with those, actually.
Yeah.
So I kind of like it. I want to see everybody's stickers up there. But he's literally trying to get clarification, and he's like, so it's the same receiver. It's just dropped into a different thing that has different features. So is it banned or not? Is this receiver banned too, even though it's the same receiver as the one that's banned? But you're saying that it's not banned? And they can't give him an answer. They literally don't even know how to answer the questions about their own freaking bill because their own bill's so fucked up and so ridiculous that they don't even understand what it is. 126 pages of absolute bullshit is what it is. That's what it is. That's the bill. And it passed through the House. How's that fucking happen?
Doesn't make a good rattle. So.
No, those ones don't really rattle that well. So because these people are so freaking retarded and insane, we're going to piss them all off and give away some ammo. Some 223. Because why not? Because this bullet right here is the deadliest damn thing in the freaking world. Oh, man, look at that thing.
It's a lung blower. Wait a minute. Head blaster? What's this one?
This one decapitates. It's a decapitator.
Head decapitator.
We're giving away some decapitators.
How many are you getting?
There's 20 decapitators in here.
20?
I think it's 20 in this box. Yeah, 20.
You can decapitate 20 people.
20 people. Well, I mean, the way that they described this round, you can decapitate probably 70 people because that thing will go right through whoever you're shooting.
Oh, yeah, you could probably
into
do a
another
whole
person, into
stadium
another
or
person.
something
Yeah,
like
yeah.
People are stupid.
So there we go. Federal Fusion MSR. This stuff's pretty awesome. 62 grain. With a muzzle velocity of 2,750 feet per second, which is actually less than the M1 Garand. There you go. Look at that. Thank you, Classic Drivers Daily.
What he's doing is he's just pointing out the fact that they're trying to ban the little bitty baby gun only because it looks big and bad. But they're going to let the big bad guns stay because they look like they're made of wood and they're not as big and
that's
bad.
it. If they're not scary, they're
like
okay.
They're banning the little scary guy because it's scary, but they're letting the big bad guy go because he's just made of wood.
Yeah.
That's their bill.
Yep.
Right there, summed up.
That's literally what it is. Yeah. If it's got wood on it, it's not scary.
But because they're banning the little gun, the components that are also in the wooden gun
are not banned
are
technically.
not banned, but they are also banned because the ban includes the components of the scary gun and the non-scary gun.
And if that gun was ever fully auto
at one point in time,
model,
you could never
now
own.
it's banned for sure.
It's banned.
And you're toast.
I don't know.
JJ, thank you. Oh, he's got the
Nice.
hippo. He found the hippos. I like the hippos. Yeah. So yeah, that's how it's explained. I bet Colton could do a better job if I gave him a Ruger Mini 14 Woodstock model and a Ruger Mini 14 tactical model. I bet he could do a better job explaining the difference in them. Because he would be like, oh, they function exactly the same. So this one just looks cooler.
This Mustang has ground effects on it and a
Yeah.
spoiler
Yeah.
and some louvers on the back window, and this one doesn't. That's basically it. They're both Mustangs.
That's pretty much how it goes when it boils down to. I thought I had something else there, but all right. Who wants to win some ammo? Just some 223 decapitators. These are
decapitators.
lung decapitators. Fusion MSR 20 rounds of decapitators.
Potatoes.
Decapitators.
Potatoes?
It actually says it right here. In here, it says. That's in a different language. Hold on. This is it. Here's the warning. Warning. To avoid serious injury
And decapitation.
use
for the lungs.
only ammo in good condition in modern firearms in good condition. Those are all banned though. What the hell am I going to do? I'm giving you guys some shit you can't even use then, obviously.
You can try and fire it out of your M1 Garand.
It says, these rounds will decapitate multiple people at the same time and explode on impact.
What's it say about shooting them if you miss the head and hit them in the lungs?
If
Does it still
you
decapitate them?
If you hit the lungs, it blows their asshole out. That's what it says right here.
I was not expecting that to say that on there. Kind of threw me for a loop.
And then make sure you store in a cool, dry place.
Assholes are being blown out.
Since reloading practices are beyond our control, we disclaim all liability for damage or injury that may result. So that's what they put in here. Literally says all that right there. There's got to be a California warning.
May cause cancer in California. This product is known to cause cancer in California.
Make sure, it says right here, give this to your children and teach them how to shoot guns responsibly.
It should say that, but instead it says keep out of reach.
Yeah, it says keep out of reach. But so there we go. We're giving it away. Who was our last winner? I don't even remember. Where are we at here? I got paper everywhere. Josh Smith was our last winner.
All
So
right,
Josh gets to pick a number 1 through 10. I got my dad with that one too, apparently. I got Chris with that one too.
Well, I did.
If you shoot them in the lungs, it blows their lungs out their asshole.
I wasn't ready for that comment, and I did. If I had coffee in my mouth, I would have spit it out. And
Matt wants to know if it huffs and puffs and blows your little house down. It blows gigantic houses down all at once just by, I mean, just like, I don't know how I just touched that round. It's so dangerous.
So you're saying if the big bad wolf had that round,
oh, he would have
been the biggest bad
fucked
wolf
up
ever.
some pigs. That's for sure. He would have destroyed some pigs.
Puffing and puffing and blowing. What are you digging for over there? I don't know what he's digging for. I'm sorry.
I just wanted to scare some more people, but I can't reach over this far. I'm dying. It's too far away. So I wonder how many things are illegal on this bad boy right here. How many things do you think are illegal in this bundle of gun? I really don't know how many things are illegal here. Well, there's a bunch right there, because that's a 20-round mag. I got a short mag in that thing.
That's just too much illegalness.
There's a lot of illegal going on right here.
I don't even want that thing around me.
There is a lot of illegal going on.
I mean, it just oozes scariness.
Clear?
Yeah. But I mean, look at how scary.
This thing is scary. The Fold AR is illegal as shit. Let's see, what's illegal on here? It has a folding stock pistol brace. That's two things in one, because it's a pistol brace. Although, it doesn't have your standard buffer tube that makes it a bump stock. So you are missing that, because it has a modified buffer spring and tube assembly that doesn't go into the brace.
So there, you're legal there.
You got one legal out of the two that are illegal.
Don't touch that part. Don't touch
this thing.
Yes,
This is the.
From what I've just listened to, that part right there is.
I think if you touch it, does the gun turn into one of those folding automatics?
It does, because it's the big black hanging
Oh
thing
shit!
in there.
Oh shit! So yes,
Don't touch
that's very illegal right there. That's
They mentioned it on every bill. They mentioned
every one of them.
A pistol grip. Pistol grip.
This actually has a built-in grenade launcher that just is. It's very small. Nobody can see it. So that's illegal. Kind of surprised full rail wasn't listed, but it probably is somewhere in there.
It's on page 124.
Yeah. What else is illegal about threaded barrel? Threaded barrel, done. Illegal as shit.
Aren't majority of all ARs threaded barrels? I mean, I would say like 99.9%. Because I know, like, there's some I've seen when we were working on them. I didn't even realize it came off. And some dude took a tool out and they unthreaded them and they came off. I was like, well, I didn't even realize it was
pretty
threaded.
sure everyone.
Like, I didn't even realize. Like, there was some I didn't realize that they were threaded, and all of a sudden they're taking it off with some tool they had in their. I'm like, oh, I didn't realize that was in threaded.
Yeah, they all have.
Maybe they all are. I don't know. I wasn't. That's another fact I got to read. Something like that.
So, there's got to be something about it folding like this, being super scary.
Well, that'll fit right in your front pocket of your suit.
This is my suit gun.
I mean,
this is my daily carry. I don't know
That's my swimsuit gun.
20 rounds of decapitators or or asshole blowers. I don't know.
You can't say that shit when I'm not ready.
Look at how scary it is, though. Woo! Man. I love this thing. Look at that. It just stands up. Like, what? Come on. That's just cool. I pulled it out of a backpack. All right. Let's give away some ammo and scare some more people.
All right.
Now to get a potato launcher and make mashed potatoes. Yeah! Let's do it.
Well, who's asking about my cup? Somebody asked.
Oh, yeah. Somebody asked about Chris's cup earlier.
So it's not a Free and Fatigues mug, and it's not a. None of our mugs are ours, actually. They're all just Yetis. But
My dad is choking on sparkling ice.
so anyway,
Might be the gayest thing he's ever said.
yeah, well, the fact that eating sparkling ice there. Come on. Jeez. Anyway, so Deer Park, Michigan. That's where I was at last week, up in the Upper Peninsula, fishing for muskie and pike and perch. Needless to say, we had a great time, caught a ton of fish, and had a good fish Friday night for dinner. So.
What? Indy Toad just said, did you see water bead guns are banned now? Have you seen those water bead guns that they came out with? Those are banned in New York. It shoots water.
Anyway, we're going to give you something that shoots real lead. Or not something that shoots it, but something that is lead.
Yeah, we're not. Yeah, we're just giving the shootees
Water.
away.
We're giving you the
We're
water.
giving the water of the water shooter.
Water gun.
Beater thing.
Wiener.
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 What?
Come on, what did you just say?
You said wiener.
What did you say?
I said wiener after you said wiener because you said wiener first.
I don't know. It's been a long
Bunch of
day.
dicks over
I
here.
was thinking something on my brain or something. Gosh. Turn into the gay hour here or something.
Stephanie Johnson said, I expect to see that in your suit at the wedding. She
Why
said
wouldn't
it.
you, right? Come
It's
on.
done now. It's their wedding. Or not their wedding, but their kid's wedding. So she
Yeah.
invited me.
It's
I'm going to, it's going to be there.
You need to find a holster for it.
I do. It'd be
I
awesome.
can carry it like
I'll figure out how to make something.
right on.
I mean, sling with it like half collapsed. If you put a sling on it and you like just half collapse, you could put this under your suit jacket. It's not too thick then. With it collapsed all the way, it gets a little bit thicker. I'll walk in with this thing uncollapsed. I don't care. You're like, I'm here to party.
Ooh, party. Excuse me, I'm sorry.
It's like the kid at the campground. If you guys saw my picture of that kid at the campground, I swear that kid was drinking a freaking beer. I don't think it was root beer. Did you see that
I
picture?
thought that was cool.
No, that wasn't Colton.
No,
That was the kids next to
I
us.
didn't pay that
We
close
looked
attention.
over.
I thought you were taking a picture of your son chugging a Budweiser.
No, we looked over and I was like, is he drinking a beer? And I took a picture when he took the next sip. I'm like, that kid knows how to party.
Having a good time. All right, who's going to win this ammo?
All right, let's do it. Making sure. All right, do we got John? We got John Blanchard on there.
He's 126.
All right, if anybody else just joined us or joined us after the last giveaway, make sure that you comment right now and let us know. If you don't have a number, let's put it that way, comment right now so you can get your number so that we can give this last thing away here. I got to add some names here, though.
Yeah.
Let's do that. We're up to 126. 23.
Sorry, man. Like I said, I need a vacation for my vacation.
Yeah, right?
I'm yawning over here, falling asleep.
All right. Oh, Kevin Madursky. I don't think we don't have Kevin. So
No, he's
Kevin, you're a
127.
127. Okay. And Josh Smith, give us a number to shuffle, 1 through 10. Now, you might have already said it, but I didn't see it.
Say it again.
Kevin, we got you. You're 127. I think my dad's stroking out or something.
Come on.
He's choking on sparkling ice and shit. What the hell? You could have lied, Dad, and said you were drinking a beer.
You could have said you were choking on like bullets.
Yeah,
or
you had
something.
whiskey or something. Like, come
Nails,
on. Man stuff.
axes, and chainsaws, and said you
John Blanchard
sparkling
said he
ice?
said 6 5 minutes ago. All right. Well,
All
like I
right.
said, I didn't
Shit.
say it. Sorry, John.
God.
You want to yell at us. All right. Let's switch this bad boy over. All right, Josh Smith said 6 again. All right, let's switch this over. We got everybody added. There we go. There is the wheel, the freedom wheel. Are we ready? We're going to mix this bad boy up 6 times. We got everybody's number on there. And we're going. This is for 20 rounds. Whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. God damn it. I hit the wrong button.
You did it. You already shuffled it.
No, I didn't shuffle it. It's all in order right now. All right, we're turning that off so nobody sees who won that until it's bad. I can't stop it once it goes. It's so powerful. It's like it's almost like a 2-2-3 round.
It's probably like super powerful.
Yeah.
Blast your brains out. Blast your brains right out your ass.
Oh shit.
Steve probably just
come on.
put out more of his sparkling ice on that one.
Just so everybody knows. Should we say who won just to piss him off?
No.
Even though he didn't win?
No.
Alright, he didn't win, so it doesn't matter. Alright, so now, let's close that out. Oh my god, let me close it. Come on, freedom wheel.
Right.
Give me some freedom. Alright, we're going back to that. And we are going to shuffle it up 6 times, right? 6 times. Alright, here we go. One. God damn it, why won't it let me do it? It did it again. This freedom wheel is pissing me off right now.
Shuffle.
I didn't. It's the same thing. It glitched out again. I went to click the shuffle and it spun. Damn you. Freedom wheel. Alright. Alright, because we did it again, I'll give somebody's winning a Pew Pew Nation and a Freedom Fatigue sticker. Whoever this lands on. And then we're going to do the real giveaway.
Alright.
Who wins the Freedom Fatigues and Pew Pew Nation sticker? It is Cliff Scott, I believe, is 107. Looks like that's where it's stopping. All right, Cliff, you get some stickers.
And Cliff, you say shuffle it once.
Because we sucked. Yeah. No, we're shuffling it 6 times. All right, here we go. There, let me do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Did it!
Yeah, we did it! And here's the real winner of the 2-2-3 rounds. Cliff Scott, you do get some stickers because we screwed up twice and I don't want to waste any more time. So here we go. Who's going to win it?
Round and round we go. Here it stops.
All right, slowing down. It's slowing down. 101? No, I think it's going to go to 115. It might go 105. 115 is Indy Toad 762. He already won one today, and it's not him. Is 105 is Stephanie Johnson. And I think that's where we're going to stop. Maybe 105. Stephanie Johnson. Congratulations. I think actually Eric or Stephanie said that the FN would eat those nicely. So congratulations to Stephanie. You got yourself the 20 rounds of head decapitators or asshole blowers. Outers. Congrats, Stephanie. Right? All right. So, again, next week. Sturgis. So, we are leaving on Wednesday. Wednesday is podcast day. We are going to attempt to do a podcast from either a hotel room or the car. We're going to attempt. That's the key word here. I don't know if it's going to happen because I don't know where we'll be. I don't know if we'll have service, and we'll be able to do that because we will be on a phone. So we'll see what happens.
Maybe we'll get a hotel and get some Wi-Fi. Then we can do it. But
7 o'clock, I'll be about done. We're going to probably probably be at a hotel.
Yeah, we're not
So if we're at a hotel, we will definitely be doing Pew Pew Nation live. Be episode 114, live from the road, on the way to Sturgis for Gunfest 2022. It's going to be awesome.
Maybe we can find a really cool place with good internet service, like outdoors, and do something like, or just some really cool location.
Yeah, we'll figure out. We'll figure something out. We'll be on one way or another. We'll figure
yard or
something. Yeah,
on the
something
side
like
of
that.
89,
Yeah.
we'll pull over and
We'll have guns out,
Guns out,
flamethrowers. We'll
flamethrower.
burn the.
what happened? Oh, we burned down the biggest ball of yarn on our way out to Sturgis.
Yeah, about that attraction. It's the largest pile of dust.
The largest pile of ash. Go check it out. It's awesome.
Oh man! So yes, we will be in whatever time zone we're in. We're going to be on 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. No matter what time zone we are in at the time, we will be on. So make sure you join us next week. Watch for the posts about it, where we're at, and all that stuff. Go check out Gunfest on Instagram. Tell them that Pew Pew Nation sent you, and we're going to be doing all kinds of cool stuff. And make sure you watch for the post about those flamethrowers, because I will post the link or the discount code that will be exclusive for that weekend at Sturgis. And then we may even be able to get a discount code for Pew Pew Nation in the near future. So it's going to be badass. It's going to be fun. And I'm excited. It's going to be cool as hell.
Thank you.
Make sure you guys follow all of us, Pew Pew Nation and Freedom Fatigues, on social media, Instagram, Facebook. And then obviously you're subscribed to this channel. But please share my videos and bring more people over to the channel. We are, like I said, we're monetized now, so that's going to assist us in actually not losing money every day doing this, because that's what I do right now. But it's all right. But it is a burden once in a while, so that will help out a lot. And if before we go here, if anybody else throws a super sticker up, should we give them stickers? All right, we got 1 minute for super stickers. Anybody that puts super sticker up gets a Pew Pew Nation and a Freedom Fatigue sticker shipped right to you. There you go. So you got 1 minute. Put your super stickers up, get them in, and we are going to sign off. So it is 8:58. We're going to sign off at 8:59. You'll see the ending soon screen, and then you have until that ending soon screen turns off to get your super stickers in. And then you don't get a sticker otherwise. Well, you still could. You can go to freedomfatigues.com or pewpewnationusa.com, and you can do it that way. So nobody's putting nobody loves us anymore.
It's all right. Good. We got to get out of here.
They're trying to figure it out. That's all. All right. Oh, bam. JJ Rainey gets a super sticker.
Bam.
Indy Toad, yes. So, reminder too, go do that drill that we talked about. 10 yards or 10 rounds, 40 yards. Post your pictures on and tag us in Pew Pew Nation and Freedom Fatigues, wearing a Freedom Fatigues or Pew Pew Nation shirt, and we will definitely be resharing that for you and pushing your guys' page.
I'm going to take a video of me doing it. I'm going to post it.
Let's do it. I'll do it. We'll go to the range.
Yeah. Do it myself.
No, we got infiltrated by another adult dating thing. How's this happening?
Love chat XYZ.
So annoying. Go away.
There might be some people that are watching this that are lonely right now.
They might be, yeah.
So just let it be.
Right? JJ, I actually talked to Cody yesterday. That should be in the mail. He's just been swamped. So we'll see y'all next week. Make sure you message me if you want anything today. And the only person that gets free stickers is JJ, because nobody else did the super stickers. Unless if you do it during the ending soon screen here. So.
All right, folks.
Thanks, guys. We'll see y'all next week.